everybody again, and welcome to another episode of Stock Talk. I am your host, Mike, and with me I've got my favorite ninja, Kage. And then I also have with me Okameo. No way, huh?
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
You on an East Coast swing, or are you guys westing it now?
I'm everything swing.
He's the supply chain right there, so you want your supplies taken to you? He'll give you the update how backed up everything is. We'll get an update from him later on supply chain issues, things like that, maybe, and he'll give you some tips of what and what not to do. No, just kidding. He won't do that, but he might give us some updates here, and possibly, if we're lucky enough to be pleasured with that. First stock we have. Also want to let all the listeners know, thank you for the extra subscriptions. We keep on adding subscriptions, guys, every day, and we wouldn't be there if it wasn't for the listeners out there. So we all thank you for subscribing to the channel, all the new ones that are out there, and all the previous listeners out there that have helped support this channel. We thank you much, because the listenership, we owe it all to you. Okay. The first stock we have today is IMRN. IMRN. Last tick was $3.93, guys. This one is showing as one of the top trending stocks on the net now. IMRN Ltd. After hours, this thing was trading at 10 cents above. Going through the chart took a dive off. It looks like we got an Australia company here. Then towards January, we had some peak news, and we're going to go over it because it's huge popping news, and that's why this thing's popping. With all these stocks, now this is in the $3.93 range, guys. So with this, it's not your time to make the donut stock where it's really cheap, and some people are saying, yeah, this is really risque. Well, I mean, I've seen some guys out there like, this is real risque. What's not risque in life? Right there, Camille?
Everything's risky.
Yeah, there's not something that comes with risk, but at the $3.93 range, you're not a thank you very much, Mr. Thank you very much stock. You've gotten to $3.93 because you have done your due diligence and things like that as a company, and you're moving successfully forward. So you're out of sub-penny land, and that's great. So going through with this company, what they do is they engage in research development of oral immunotherapy and product sales. Looks like the projects are performed in Australia, Israel, and the United States. The hyperimmune product segment compromises Travelin and Provectin activities which occur in Australia, United States, and the rest of the world. The company was founded January 13th, 1994, and is headquartered in the People's Republic of Australia. So there you go. What do you guys have so far on this one there, Kage, as far as sentiment, as far as the real traders? That's on Stock Twits. Not the wits, the twits.
There's kind of a mixed bag for this stock.
Okay.
People are rightly upset about the inflation and not necessarily watching it. In fact, there's a picture of two rhinos humping, and it's inflation on top, economy on bottom, and the Fed with the camera is looking.
Yeah, people are not too happy, especially in an alphabet poll I saw today on MSDNC. It looks like happiness of right track, wrong track is a 53% disapproval rating. That's not good. That was one alphabet poll from MSDNC I saw. That was actually funny that they're actually showing that. I thought they were gonna like cry when they saw those numbers, and that's from an alphabet poll. So that just goes to show you what's happening is that sentiment is, and we haven't even. I mean, have you guys seen? I mean, Cameo, you've seen it because you're on the ground. But there's a chart out there with these port docs and everything, and the shiteth is about to hit the faneth, guys. I think you should pull it up. It's on Zero Hedge. There's a chart. It shows all the ships sitting offshore, and people thought that there was going to be a shortage on Christmas. It's pretty bad as far as the ports. Hopefully they get the situation figured out, but I'm not being too optimistic. What do you got on the ground there, Cameo, as far as what you're seeing at some of the ports and things like that, if you can reveal some of the things that you've observed?
They're just holding everybody up to be assholes.
Not to take from a real person that's on the front lines. Cameo, if you didn't know, is on the front lines, and he has all the observation of this. Is it looking... sorry, I have an ice cube I'm just crunching on because I can do that, and I feel like it. Camille, what would you say is some of the frustrations of some of the shipping industry and some of the people out at sea and things like that, as far as what things are going on.
Well, nobody wants to take the Frankenstein.
Oh, yeah. We'll just call it that. Well, yeah, exactly. We'll leave it at that there. What else do you got there?
Well, since everybody else wants to play tough, we're gonna play tough too.
No, there you go. I mean, that's just a straight. He's a straight shooter. He calls it like he sees it, and that's the sentiment out there.
And without the real cowboys of America driving semis, you guys ain't getting a food supply because clearly you can't drive an airplane to the grocery store. You can't drive a train to the grocery store. So how does everything get to the grocery store? Not by your car.
No.
By an iron horse, which is what we drive as the cowboys.
Mm-hmm. And Camille, just to set the record straight, because a lot of fake news and sentiment out there with the supply chain and cowboys, as you call it, would you say the cowboys are all cowboys, like all nationality cowboys, correct? It's not just like when you turn on MSDNC or anything like that, and they're just like, oh, there's these white insurrectionists and things like that. Wouldn't you say that it's going across?
They're 100% wrong.
Yeah, exactly. So you are
in every color, every religion.
Mm-hmm.
We don't care. We don't look at everybody as color. We look at everybody as cowboys.
Yeah.
Driving iron horses.
Exactly. Yeah. Everybody there is a red-blooded American, and that's the way it is. We don't see anybody different. And that's what everybody needs to quit playing games and look at the real page. That's what we'll leave it at.
Yeah, look at the real page. Burritos, tacos, chimichangas.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you need, we got it.
Yeah, exactly. So those burritos and tacos are freaking good, man. So I could go for a nice
eat some tamales.
A nice shrimp taco would be nice right now. Kage, what do you have as far as a sentiment of the real traders on this stock? As far as pertaining to this stock, with besides the inflation complaints, I'm glad they got the memo there.
Yeah.
But
for example, this one from Roach Jack Dollars. He says bullish for IMRN. He says over $5 before 8 p.m. If we gap up hard, she will run.
Okay. I got here, it looks like there's a plug provided to us by Morningstar. It says Immunicron shares rise 40% after award of the Travelin study. If I butcher it there, my apologies there. Immunicron shares were up 40% to $3.66 after the company said it was awarded $4.8 million to $3.4 in the funding in the new research program with the U.S. Department of Defense. So they got a DoD deal there, guys. That's pretty freaking pretty significant.
I'd be saying if I was you guys.
So the U.S. Department of Defense study for clinically evaluating the military strength dosing of the regimen for Trevlon. The biopharmaceutical company said the U.S. Naval Research Center received $1.4 million in funding to support the Trevlon clinical development effort. The company said in focus on the agreement aiming to testing confirming the efficacy of a single larger dose regimen, Trevlon, in a controlled human infection model, clinical study using the esotoxindric Echochia coli strain of H1-10407. So, and if I butchered that, yeah, sorry about that. My apologies.
Well, all I gotta say is, Mike, you better save up your pennies for this one.
On to, it says they have up to 60 volunteers, Kameo and Kage, enrolled in the clinical study. They'll be randomly assigned to receive a once daily dose of a 1,200 milligram Trevlon or placebo. What do you guys think about that so far?
I think it sounds wonderful.
Oh, you think it sounds wonderful? He's all, oh, super duper. Okay, so results on this clinical study also.
Listen here, Karen. I don't need your attitude right now. Just
ooh.
Okay.
I just got called.
Sounds super. Okay?
I just got called Karen, dude. That's not tight. They're also going to inform the dosing of the pivotal phase 3 trial that begins for the biological license application licensure. The project kickoff award will be scheduled at the end of January for the U.S. government sponsors. With that, Once they get through phase 3, you're going to see another pop. So these guys made approximately on here. Let's see, 63. You almost made 40 cents within that time. That's freaking nuts, guys? Don't you think? Just within today. So the shorties were definitely before they jumped out a little bit there. They made almost 50 cents on this just today off of this return. That was a huge significant jump, and obviously with the popularity that this thing has been driving.
How much is it cost of this stock?
This stock right now is at $3.93. After hours, it was traded 10 cents above.
I might have to end the show like right now. I'm gonna have to get on mine and go.
Are you gonna get on the red phone? Are you gonna get on the red? You gonna get on the red phone and call the broker or what?
Yeah, because I need to freaking invest like $2,000 in this stock right now. Whoa, 2,000, that's quite the chunk of change. Do you want to risk that?
we got some dialogue here, guys. We got two going at it.
Yeah, I do want to risk it because obviously this is a good product. And speaking of this product, military government stuff, I mean, it's only going to get bigger.
It's got DOD on it.
I'll take my risk.
It's and we're not carrying the cooler for any of this, guys. We don't own any of these shares currently. So what we're saying is it has DOD potential. That's number one. Number two, I mean, it has the potential for more growth with this DOD relationship, is what I'm saying. So you have also if it breaks into phase 4. You have that news break, and they'll have more news breaks, or you could just go buy a sub cheap seats one and then wait forever. So you have your choices as far as this is one of the safer plays. It's just you're going to have to ride the roller coaster and play the game here. So would I say get in today? Absolutely not, because it's one of the top trending stocks, and it's one of the most volatile stocks. And so there's a possibility of there's a risk of loss.
Losing your butt on Friday.
Yeah, you could lose your butt on Skilo Friday. So that's your other. What's? Do you have any more pros there, Kage, as far as people on this one from StockTwits, the real traders, where they're at?
Let's see. There's a couple of ones here that like this one from MBrand 2815. He says IMRN. This is being valued at hot dog cart level when you actually have a 5-star restaurant.
Someone needs some medicine there, huh, Camille?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, he's on the same page as I am.
Well, sorry, could you?
He understands exactly what we're talking about.
Camille had an interruption there as far as with a cough. He had a cough emergency. Could you repeat that one again, Kage? My apologies there.
Yeah, this is a stock from MBrand 2015. He says, IMRN. This is being valued at hot dog cart level when you actually have
He's right.
5-star restaurant.
Yeah, that's not a hot take right there. This thing's at $3.93. This is bargain basement prices. Considering where were we at here? We were at above, this thing was almost to $8 on March 21st of last year of 2021. It is now, it took a dive because a bunch of people I'm pretty sure Cameo, I would say from our analysis from doing the show for a long time, with these, I would say they got out during Christmas, wouldn't you, to cash out, and then they're locking in now.
Oh yeah.
Some of this is locking in on hype, obviously. Some of this is news hype, obviously. Going onto the website, they have their. You're gonna like this Trevlin medicine there. It reduces the risk of diarrhea, and you can see the packaging on the screen on the website. They'll give you a Trevlin 10-day pack. Hopefully you don't have diarrhea for 10 days because that could be bad. Trevlin is an over-the-counter supplement. Okay, so they have that medicine there. It's prevention of traveler's diarrhea, so you have that. So there's a positive there. That's a 10-day. That's to try to prevent traveler's diarrhea for 10 days there. That's a prevention for that. Then they have the other medicine, Protectin. Scientifically, my only question is with $3.93, guys. This is, I know someone's gonna say, oh, a homer's gonna come here and say, oh, why are you criticizing this? Because I can't see the freaking packaging on the medicine. So I have Protectin, which is good. It looks like it deals with upper GI. I'm trying to read through this here. They have a buy one get one free for it. I go to click on it. So the beginning of the website, just to forgive me, guys, it's a little faded on it, but it helps maintain digestive function, which is great, and helps support the liver because with some people that have liver disorders and things like that, it can help. It's a scientific formula that'll help support proper liver function. It also has antibodies which bond to remove LPT toxins with that. Dude, you know how much this stuff goes for in a pack on this? 26 and change, 26.36. So yeah, that's another thing that's going for it. It's got products it's selling, and it's not cheap. This is definitely worth a look, guys. And that's not me carrying the cooler for it. It's just they got a product and it's selling, and it's getting this relationship right here. So that guy that's saying that with the hot dog stand prices, he's actually not joking around there. This is at hot dog stand prices. Now, like I said, would I get in today? Tomorrow, or by Skilo Friday? No, I'm not going to get in because they're going to short. I'm going to find another buy point, and hopefully that risk I take by not getting in during this week, hopefully that pays off. If it doesn't, then I just hose myself there, right, Camille?
Yep.
So another benefit of this stock that's in the hopper on the website, in their clinical deals they got here. They have the Omicron reports neutralizing activity against SARS-CoV-2. So that's in the hopper there. You can read more about that. They have the U.S. Army Research and Clinical Studies Unpacked. They have the article for that there. And then the engineered biovin colostrum for difficult infection. So if you don't know what that is, look it up. It's pretty bad. So they have the IMRN enters research agreement with Monash University. That was on the 15th of December. And then they're also revealing positive results. So they came out, they wrote the news of November 9th, guys, 2020. You had that news break of the positive results of the anti-diarrhea vaccine results. And then you have this medicine as well. So you have several products that they are carrying. So it is something. You have lots of several things of news waves you can ride. What other hot news do you have on this one?
There's kind of a few bears here and there. Do you want me to cover those, or do you want me to keep?
Yeah, let's cover the bears because some people. Now that's the thing on here. So you can't say this is a pump and dump show, right, Camille? When we're covering the negativity of what other people say, just don't accuse us of being negative when we're trying to give you the sentiment of the real traders, what they're saying, and we're trying to give real takes, and we try to put those takes on that give receipts. Are these takes like troll takes, or are these takes that they actually brought the receipts?
I'm looking for ones that are receipts. There were a few ones that didn't have them.
Okay, I don't want to hear troll takes like as far as I got taken, I got hosed. If you're gonna make a take, you have to obviously, like Jim Rome used to say, you can't suck. You have to give the receipts of why. We need to know why. We can't just say, oh, they're dumb. Okay, guys, so we're going through some of the bear takes, and they're not good. They're just trolling, and they're being sour patches, and they're not bringing the receipts in their takes from what we can find on StockTwits, because that's where the real trader's at. We don't go to what's the other place we used to go to, Cameo, and then we got booted off of there. Hunkadori, I think was where it was at. Don't look it up; it's not real. We're just kidding. Cameo, Kagi. So as far as what's your take on this one? As far as all your analytics, what you see, what would you? Is this on your watch list? Is this just a complete pass, or what say you?
I think this is definitely a good watch.
Okay.
I think there's definitely potential for growth for this stock, but with it being in Australia and everything, and all draconian that they are. Yeah,
they are. They do have draconian measures. It's not tight what they're doing to their people. I'll just say that straight up. It's not tight.
But so. Yeah, with the stock, it definitely is a watch, but I would be careful going in on this like right now.
Yeah. What about you, Camille?
I already told you my take. I'm gonna call. I wanted to hang out early so I could go buy some stock in it right now. But
so you're actually calling your broker
till the end, dude.
You're actually gonna call your broker and pay the broker fee. You're so hot about this that you don't want to even use the free app or anything like that, or any free places.
Just told you, I mean,
I'm just messing, guys. I'm just messing.
I'm about ready to say goodbye, man.
For me, this for me that I'm on the watch list on this one. I want to wait till I'm highly interested, but I also want to wait till after the shorts get out and things like that. And I'll gamble when they go on the cheap as far as when the shorts get out. That's my take.
Yeah,
But
I'm gonna laugh like happened to you last time. Well, I'm gonna wait, and then it went up even more expensive.
or you can wait. You could laugh at me at the Norovax one. Remember when you trolled me on that one, and you always used to hold that on me, but you don't do that anymore. So remember when you short, watch when you short because bad things happen when you don't hold the line. So remember, always bring your receipts. Have your receipts before you troll. We'll be back on the next one. Okay, guys, the next stock that's trending on the net nanny, as Kameo would say, just he doesn't say that, just one of his goofball friends said that. VINE, VINE, and I've got bad news for Kameo on Vine. Kameo, the girls don't come with the stock on the website when we go to the website. Just checking out to get more information on it. But I'm just letting you know that. I don't mean to disappoint you, but yeah, the girls don't come with the stock, the pretty models on there. Last tick on this one, Kameo, was $6.55. Going through the chart there, it started off good at the beginning of the year, and it is staying hot and strong. It took a little jump dive off there, and what would you say they do here? Obviously, if you don't know what they do, just by the the name, then something's wrong there. They're Fresh Vine Wines, a unique collection of bold, crisp, and creamy wines. So you got creamy wines there, Camille. Does that scare you off a little bit, or no?
No, not really.
No, you like that creamy wine?
I don't like creamy wine. I mean, I don't really like wine, but
You have some on the top of your fridge though that you keep stored.
If it's any good,
do you keep?
You're gonna make money.
You don't like wine, but you have some, and you keep it on top of your fridge, and you save some just in case.
Just in case I need to get a little brewski.
Yeah, or a bad headache, one of the two.
Just in case I want to get sloppy with the old lady.
Yeah. Produced and bottled in Napa, California, Fresh Vine Wine Collection features California Cabernet, Saber, can't even pronounce it because it's Francais, Chardonnay, California Rose Wine, and limited reserve Napa Cabernet. So
Chardonnay, huh?
Chardonnay, sorry, my bad. Freaking, all we did at our house is brewskis, man. We had all the guests got the wine, back in the day. Active lifestyle, what does that mean to us? Whether you're working 5 times a week, well, probably on this, if you're buying this stuff, I think that you'd have to be saving your pennies and working 5 times a day, wouldn't you?
I mean, this is for all the important people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is for the important people there. I'm just kidding for all you people that are wine lovers. It is what it is. I just like to get the trolls going out there. They discovered a newfound lifestyle fitness and active lifestyles, keeping you fit in mind. I didn't know this is a fit wine here. They think the trick is to staying active, finding something you enjoy. We created the Fresh Vine Wine with the intention of finding balance between your active routines and enjoying the moments with the friends and with a glass of delicious wine that you can count on, complementing what you put in and what the sacrifice you have. What else? So on StockTwits, because that's where the real traders are at, what do you have as far as good sentiment, which I'm thinking you're going to see a lot of hype on there and a lot of positivity so far, what they've seen. What do you got?
I'm seeing a lot of bulls, a lot of new blood in this stock.
Mm-hmm. You're going to see that. You're going to see a lot of hype New Year.
Yeah, just fair warning. This is brand spanking new.
Mm-hmm.
So of course be hype. And since it's wine and everything, why does this stock sound like it would absolutely attract women?
Oh, I'm sure. And if you guys want to see on the website,
the hottest women drink wine. Why wouldn't it?
That's what you got on there is on this one.
That's the panty dropper.
Oh, jeez.
Target market, that's for sure.
What's that?
They have their target market, that's for sure.
They do. It looks like all the wines in the Fresh Vine Wine Collection are proprietary natural winemaking process with high and low fermentable sugar grapes. The grapes are hand-selected from California collaboration with top leading wine growers to ensure taste is sacrificed. All grapes are picked with masks and gloves. Now, I don't know what they do behind the scenes. I just threw that in there. I figured we might as well get to the Orwellian deal there, Cameo, don't you think? Got to throw that in there.
Sure.
We got to make sure to bring people down and remind them of 2020. So that's what we have to do with that deal. What do you got as far as Kage with the hot? So I'm not throwing out any nukes out there for people.
Like there's mostly bulls for this stock. There are a few bears in here, but I don't see receipts that they have for them. Like this is a bull comment from Trees123. He says Vine tested $8.30 multiple times today, and shorts continue to double down. Tested 3 times its float, 12 million shares, and has plenty of juice left. Lot consolidation followed by sharp drops is a recipe for moon.
Yeah, I mean, it's so far so good. I mean, what they have and what they do so far is. Let's check out some of the new. What else do you got there? I mean, it looks. I love stocks like this that actually have a product. It's just yeah. What else do you got?
There's just stockholders that have like other stocks as well as this one, and they are really happy with them. Looks like.
What's their sentiment as far as, because people can't see happy on the show, you know what I'm saying?
I understand that, yeah. Like this stock from Top Stock Alerts. He says bullish. Fine. Nice mover today on volume. We are slowly seeing more and more setups taking off. Expect some monster alerts.
Yeah, being where it's at, I'm seeing you're gonna see probably more people gravitate towards it, and as far as once word gets out on the boards and things like that, I think you're going to see more people move towards it. That's not saying to jump in. It's just that you don't want to jump in on the hype, but find your buy point where you think if you can get a good deal on it, if that's the direction you're going to go. Going to the news break on this, why we're seeing so much more people trending to it, is they announced a partnership with Crave. Have you guys ever heard Crave American Kitchen Sushi Bar?
Nope, I know the Oyster Bar in Reno.
Oh, do you? You've been there? Is that pretty good?
You can eat. Delicious.
Is it? There you go. They just got a free plug for you. That's what I'm saying. Me and Camille are always throwing out the free plugs. We're going to do it all the time. So, because we don't care if we don't get paid for it, we just throw it out because we enjoy where we go. Same with Kage. So we got, with this relationship, the premium wine pairing with a special lunch and dinner menus rolling out to all 12 Crave locations in Minnesota, Iowa, North and South Dakota, including a location in the Mall of America. Well, there's one problem with the Mall of America last time you were there, Camille. What was that?
It was empty and it got shot up.
Oh, so that's breaking news right there. I didn't hear that part. I just remember when it was freaking empty. So if you're out in Minnesota by Mall of America, be careful and give us an update in the comment section as far as the growth of the mall and how that's doing there. We'd like to have an update to see that. It looks like, including, it says they have Cascade Hospitality owns and operates the 12 Creative American kitchen and sushi restaurants, locations nationwide. The fresh Vine wine product, premium, lower carb, lower cane sugar, sorry, not lower cane sugar, but lower sugar and calorie varieties. Just don't put stevia in it, guys. Don't ever go to a stevia bottle because, man, that'll kill the whole wine. Offering by Crave, including the best-selling Chardonnay Cabernet, then they're honored to partner with Fresh Vine Wine, offering our Crave customers the opportunity to enjoy the unique collection of bold, crisp, and creamy wines that build a deeper connection with the active lifestyle. So this is for active people only. Slow people, they don't want. No, I'm just kidding. What else do you got as far as good sentiment there?
Some say like this one. Sumo Foe, he says bullish. Vine. Nothing like an afternoon wine buzz.
There you go. That's what Camille likes, right? Just don't drink and drive, folks, and be safe because we want to see you on the show again. And sometimes if you drink too much, alcohol equals smelly, pukey mess and no friends. I believe that was Wedding Singer. So go look that one up. That's a funny watch there. Going to October 20th, 2021, Crave customers can enjoy fresh wine with delicious lunch and dinner specials, including a roasted pear, blueberry salad, steel trout, topped off with pumpkin bread, pudding for dessert. They're tempting you guys to go there, is what they're doing. What does anybody bring any receipts with any of their good comments, or is this just like everybody's just happy talk, or what do you got there, Kage?
It's mostly just hyped up happy talk. I think just
not to say it's not bad hype. It's just it's coming along with people are happy about. It's not saying that it's all hype. It's just this was a good news break, and that was important there. So
of course, I'm just saying as far as this company being so new blood, new eyes, new talent, new products. It's a thing that needs to be, experimented with.
What do you have for bears? Because a month ago, you had fresh Vine Wine shares plummet 22 million. There was an article on that on the business journals. So what do you have as far as is there any bearish there?
Not that I can really see. No, I think just being the stock for what it is, I think the bears are a little bit for being called out and saying that they don't like wine or they don't have good taste or whatever.
So they're not bringing any receipts of why. They're just like whatever.
Yeah, I think it's mostly just they're just munching on sour grapes, I guess.
Okay, so guys, in your opinion, we'll start off with you, Cameo. Would you say that this is one that that's probably just going to be hyped throughout the week, or you think I mean, the restaurant relationship has definitely got some things going there. That's pretty good there. What say you?
I'm gonna pass because they're serving trout. Trout's not that good. If it smells like trout, get the heck out.
Yeah. So there you go. Is that's a fresh take from Cameo there on that one. So I'll put it on my watch list. I'm not going to say anything negative about it. It looks decent for the start there. What do you got there? And if someone tuned into the show for me to carry the cooler for Vine, I'm not going to carry the cooler for him. So, but it looks decent. What do you got there, Kage?
Yeah, I think it looks decent. It's new. I'd say if you want to help the company grow and everything, and if you're a fan of wine, I say go for it.
Yeah.
As far as it being like a long-term holder or whatever, I can't really say. I mean, wine, it does usually get better with age, I guess, but you just have to make your own assessment of whether this stock does the same for it.
Yeah, and the other thing to look forward to is what are we going to have in Q1 and Q2 numbers? With these
the stock costs right now?
Right now it's at 65 and change. It's negative 43 cents after hours. That negativity is due to shorters because of all the hype. The shorters got out, made their money, and it's getting close to Friday, and they're going to move on to the next. So that's why we're at negative 43 cents. It was to 6.93. So
maybe you should go take a look at that for Friday, huh?
No, I mean, some people, if they like to grab cheap crap, I mean, not saying the stock's crap.
It went from $6 down to 63.
No, it's $6.55. It was $6.93 before. After hours, the shorters sold out at they dumped at 43 cents. So they took the money and ran is what they did. After hours trading, they dumped. So, but that's normal because. It's hyped up and the promotions are out, and if you go from the top of the Google machine, they pretty much parrot it from top 10. It's like whatever theme they want to do or whatever company, that's the game, and you have to know the game and learn the game to do the game. So that's just what it is. So that's where you're at on Vine right now. So not just watch yourself. That's all. Just watch yourself and be smart.
Watch yourself.
Watch yourself. So, I'm out on this one, not out on the stock, guys. I'm just we're out covering this one. We gave our opinions, and we'll recover in the next. Okay, guys, the next stock we have is ECOR. ECOR last tick was 0.7605. After hours, guys, this is negative 12 because some of your short stops are getting out there. Going to the year-to-date chart, well, you had your hype from the beginning of the year, and then things didn't work out the way they were supposed to work out, I guess, for the regime. And you have this sucker sitting at almost $1. There's some new news coming out about it, and we're going to cover it. Going into what would you say they do here, they engage in the provision of non-invasive vague nerve stimulation therapy. It develops a platform for bioelectronic medical therapy that modulates neurotransmitters and immune function through effects of both spherical and central nervous system. The company was founded by Joseph E. Irico and is headquartered in the People's Republic of New Jersey. What do you got on StockTwits? Because that's where the real traders are at, Kage. What do you got there?
I think I have a lot of bulls and ticks, but I have a couple of bears too.
That's fine. As long as they brought the receipts and they're not trolls, I'm good to hear from them.
I think for bulls, mostly, like this one from Bulls Eons, he says bullish. ECOR. If this dips back next 2 days, I'm buying. We need good new treatments. Hasty risk play here. GL money.
Okay, and what else you got?
Something about a squeeze or something like this one from.
Do you have a squeeze? Is like the juice not worth the squeeze? Is that what he's saying or no?
No, he says short squeeze in play.
Okay.
Short.
Very alert.
K left, and he's got like a little chart for recent data. Looks like.
Well, I can tell you that just by if you do a search on the Google machine, the prop comes out on that, and that's I haven't even checked the promotions. I'm sure the promotions on this. I mean, that's not that far off from that's not a bad take at all. So that's actually a good take.
This is one from SLC 2021. It says ECOR. Did we forget to mention this technology is approved to treat COVID symptoms as well?
That's interesting. We'll have to go onto the website and check that one out. That's an interesting cover. I've got from Yahoo Finance. It looks like they broaden the patient access with GammaCore with the launch of U.S. telehealth portal and online store. So that's one of the reasons why you saw this jump to the uptick there was they're writing the news. This is a sub, so that's kind of got me a little bit there, but sometimes you got to start somewhere. And the thing is that as they progress, let's see if they progress further to where they can get back to the levels where they were. And that could happen where this could rebound. So some people could be naysayers. We'll cover the bears here in a second. We're going to cover this article, but you could see that happen like we've seen that before, right, Camille?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. It looks like they're allowing patients to complete a telehealth consult for prescription and purchase GammaCore Sapphire, a non-invasive vague nerve simulator device online. The online store offers therapy to patients for FDA-cleared indications like migraine and cluster headaches. That is huge because if they get that kind of breakthrough, guys, on migraines, which affects a lot of people, that could be huge in itself. So that's something to keep your eye on right there. The store platform is powered by Vital LLC. It allows the patients to obtain prescription via telehealth consultation, which is another good thing to have there. Purchase therapy directly from the site, having a member of the U.S. ElectroCore customer service team provide post-purchase video conferencing training and receive the device at their doorstep. So that's huge as well. The launch of the online store is a tremendous step forward for the company's cash pay direct consumer strategy. Joshua Lev and Chief Strategy Officer at ElectroCore. More and more patients are utilizing the online channels, and he goes through of why people are using online, things like that, because we don't have to, he just going through everything they do. The new functionality provides direct access to millions of migraine and cluster headache sufferers. That's the key right there in this one, guys, is that access to those millions of the migraine headache sufferers, which it's not millions, it's actually bigger than that. It's a huge deal. I don't know if any of you had a migraine headache, but some people that have chronic, it's not good. So if they can gain access to those people, and they're getting their word out of their product, that is a significant deal there. What else do you have? You said you saw some bears there. What do you have from the bears?
This is a interesting take from this commentary. He said, Chilrix says bearish for EOR. I was bullish and bought in the hype at first, but something didn't feel right, so I looked closer at this, and I'm glad I sold before the closing and secured some small gains. People are forgetting about all other products and meds that are out there for migraine/PTSD, etc. Buy this over meds that are more safe and easier to take. Take an actual look at gamma actually thought for migraine or PTSD.
And then on the website, they have the approval here. This was back in September. They have FDA approval for GammaCore. It's a non-invasive vague nerve stimulation on that area, because that, you know, when you get those, you're going to need something to hit that nerve point. Otherwise, you could take medicine there that's your average medicine over the counter. It ain't going to work. It'll just be like freaking them drinking a Coke and not feeling the caffeine if you drink like 5 Cokes a day. Same freaking thing there. What do you have to add on this, Camille, with like nerve treatment for some of those people that you know, as like friends that you've seen suffer headaches in the travel industry and stuff like that? Would you think that this could help them at all?
Well, yeah.
Instead of popping pills and all that kind of stuff?
Obviously, it's a new product, but, you know, I think it'd work. Definitely for migraine headaches.
Yeah.
Because, you know, everybody's taking the same old Tylenol and everything else like that. So
some people, it's just they're immune to that. Okay, guys. So Kage's got getting my C's there mixed up. Kage has some negative. You have some negative takes on this one?
Just like here and there. I think there's just being sourpusses for the stock. Like the one from Farm David 13, he says bearish. ECOR, Big Gay Clay is shorting the F out of this.
Interesting on that. That's
F out of this.
Yeah, because we can't say the real thing, because then you get in trouble there. So you have a couple other bear takes, but did they bring the receipts at all?
No, they did not.
Yeah, if they don't bring the receipts, we can't have the comment on the show, just because it's irrelevant as far as it's just trolling on there.
No fake news to anybody, ladies and gentlemen.
No, if you're gonna be a bear, that's cool, but
we don't want to hear about it.
No, you don't want. If you can't bring the receipts, then we don't want to have anything that's irrelevant on the show.
You just bring the tamales and the chicharrones.
There you go. They could do that and just put that in the emoji that says that. That'll make people happy. That always makes people happy. So, what do you have? Any more anything relevant as far as bull and bear takes on this before we jet on this?
I don't have anything else to really say about stock. I just
Leroy Jetson.
Leroy Jensen.
No.
I don't really follow his path, but I get the reference.
Yeah, that's a good one there. So make sure you watch the Jensens tonight on Nick at Night. So, and no, it's not the Jensens, it's the Jetsons. So. Okay, so on this one, guys, I'm just gonna say put it on my watch list, see where it goes and how it plays out. What do you guys got?
Yeah, I'd say this is a good thing to watch for. I wouldn't necessarily get in on this one just yet. Just give it a little time, and
you could find a cheaper buy point on this one. Would you say there, Camille?
I got a picnic basket, boo boo.
He's totally watching Nick at Night now. He's bringing up all the classics. So, you Camille, on this one, are you neutral on this, or are you gonna do the picnic basket?
I'm gonna do the picnic basket on it.
So Camille takes the picnic basket on it. He's out, and so if I get a comment on here that says, "Oh, hey, he's not being serious," well, is what it is, dude. Would you?
As serious as you want us to be.
Would
so,
yeah? Well, that's the thing. You could go and lie to them and tell them to do something that they shouldn't, and we're not going to do that. So there you have it.
I'm just a realist. I call it how I see it.
Yep.
I pick up the rhymes. I pick up the microphone. I drop a skilo. I drop a rola. I drop a pistola porque me vale verga porque aquí estoy con el compa tirando barrio aquí por todos los Estados Unidos. Arriba la raza, arriba la gente. For all my profetas out there listening to the Stop Talk Radio.
He's dedicating that to Christian Guzman, our prize winner in October, I think it was. Was that it? October. Yeah, so shout out to Christian Guzman out there. And Price Rescue, too. Shout out to you and the radio, man. Fabulous listeners.
Shout out to all the people. Shout out to the Price Rescue, because all I do is rescue, pick up the loads, deliver, get the money.
Yeah, if you're ever around the tri-state area, give Price Rescue a ring, man. So there you have it. What about Kage? You said you're just a pass on the watch, right?
I'm neutral for this one. I say give it a watch, but
Mhm.
I'm just saying gonna give it a pass for my take. Not good, not bad, but not enough for me to really get it.
Give it away.
Give it away now.
Give it away.
So what's your out sign on this one? What's your out on the show?
I'm over and out. Tequila sunrise on a Saturday night.
What about you, Kage?
I'm just gonna smoke. I'm out of here.
Okay, don't make it a dog show. And good night now.